The following sports broadcast made possible by support from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for all your photographic needs, senior portraits, family portraits, sports, and more. Visit Daryl online at darylbarnes.com.
Game will be between the Hampshire Whippers and the Plainfield East Bengals. Hampshire comes into this game sporting an 0-3 record in the tournament so far, as they'll be looking to pick up their first win of the season and salvage what they have left in this tournament. And the Plainfield East Bengals come into this game with a record of 1-2 with some heartbreaking losses. Some players to look out for on the Hampshire side. Number 5, Colin Woods, their senior guard, ball handler. Expect him to be a big factor today, as well as senior big man Nick Erickson. And then for Chris Fowler's group for the Plainfield Bengals, Keon Killens, a guy, one of the best ball handlers in this tournament, has the ball on a string at all times. Look for him, Kobe Reed, and Josh Uju as the playmakers for Plainfield East. So we have a full slate of games today in this one. Following this, we have the 5th place matchup between the South Elgin Storm and the St. Joe's Chargers. Following that will be our 3rd place game between the host squad, the St. Charles East Saints, and the East Aurora Tomcats. And finally, stick around, 7 o'clock, the championship game tonight, the Proviso East Pirates and Willowbrook. As we'll hop more into the preview of tonight ahead, as this game is brought to you by our season sponsor, the Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Now, as I was mentioning, the championship game tonight, Proviso East, Willowbrook, 2 very strong teams. Proviso East had a little bit of a rough go in this tournament last year. They weren't as strong as people seem them to be, but their scrappy squad this year has put them to a 3-0 record, taking down South Elgin, Hampshire, and a big win for them last night against St. Charles East in a game that was to determine the championship, as I saw Devin Welch, a game-winning three-pointer in the corner against the Saints to take them down. 82-79 was the final. My good friend Jeff Myers will bring to you the championship game later on, but 4-game slate again, just like yesterday. A full day of basketball action ahead for you guys. as we are about to meet the starting lineups and honor our colors with the national anthem. I'd like to give a shout out to another one of our sponsors before the first quarter. Our sponsor, the Rosen Hyundai in Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned, save time. Shop online at rosenhyundai.com.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the final day of the 61st annual Ron Johnson Thanksgiving Boys Basketball Tournament. The first game of today's action features the Whippers of Hampshire and the Bengals of Plainfield East. Ladies and gentlemen, proper flag etiquette requires that you remove your hats, seesaw conversations, and sing along with the playing of our national anthem. At this time, will you please rise as we honor America with the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner. St. Charles East is committed to promote good sportsmanship by
And just like that, we are about to meet our starting lineups here in this one.
degrading remarks and intimidating actions directed at officials or competitors will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal for today's event. Thank you for your cooperation in the promotion of good sportsmanship at today's event. And now, let's meet the starting lineups for Plainfield East.
And first, we'll meet Chris Fowler's group for the Plainfield East Bengals.
At guard, 5'9" senior, number 12,
Aiden Rapier is senior. As we mentioned, Daryl and I mentioned in the broadcast yesterday, Nicholas Schmolt, their top player, the top scorer from last year, a guy who's expected to have a big impact on their team this season, is being held out from this tournament. There's Kobe Reed, big time scorer yesterday, and their falling short loss to East Aurora. He made a big impact. And here was his partner in crime on the scoring trait, Josh Uju. And Michael Landa will round out the starting five for the Bengals. And now we'll meet the starting lineups for the Hampshire Whippers.
At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 3,
Jackson Millison, 6'3" senior.
A 6'5" senior, number 4,
Jeremy Rosa, another senior. This lineup consists of 4 seniors and a sophomore. Here's the man to look out for, senior guard Colin Woods.
At guard, 6'4" sophomore, number 22.
Here's the sophomore Keenan Davis, made a lot of noise in this tournament. Expect a big season out of him, and they'll round it out with the 6'7" big man, senior Nick Erickson.
The Whippers are coached by Mike Feathery and assisted by Sarah Thomas, managed by Sarah Gowden and Lindsay Real Winter. Our officials for today's contest.
And we are moments away from tip-off here in the final day of the Ron Johnson basketball tournament. What a tournament it has been. A lot of down-to-the-wire finishes, a lot of exciting finishes. We had a double overtime game Tuesday night, Plainfield East and St. Joseph's. South Elgin and Proviso East on the opening night came down to the final possession. Yesterday, Proviso East hitting a game winner over St. Charles East to end the night. St. Joseph having a 1-point win over Willowbrook. South Elgin narrowly defeating Hampshire by 1 yesterday. So a lot of close games, and we're underway. Woods wins the tip for the Whippers. It's Erickson to Woods. Woods over to Rosa. Rosa down low, or I should say Davis to Rosa, back to Davis. Davis thought about it to Erickson, swing it. Woods. Woods, drive baseline, floater. They're going to call a charge on Woods. Something we saw the Bengals do a lot yesterday. Took a lot of charges. And they're starting here early, 15 seconds in. Rapier will bring it down for the Bengals. Swing it over to Reed, to Uju. Uju to Rodriguez. Back to Rapier. Erickson on him. Rodriguez to Uju. Over to Reed. Swinging around. Good ball movement. A little too high there for Rodriguez. Possession back to the Whippers. The press brought here by the Bengals. Millison into Erickson. Looking. He's got Woods. Erickson. Drive through the lane. Scoop with the right. Got it. Nick Erickson will open up day number 5 in scoring, as the Whippers are now up 2-0. Reed. Uju. Rodriguez. Over to Reed. Over to Londa. Back to Uju. Uju driving, kick it. Rapier, 3-ball. Off, rebound. There's Reed staying with the Bengals. Looking for Rapier, wasn't there. Stolen by Erickson. Erickson. Davis, 3-ball. Got it. Keenan Davis for 3. Rapier, screened by Londa. Swing it, Uju. Uju driving baseline. A little too much, rebound Davis. Davis swings it down, Millison, pump fake, thought about it. Swing it back, Davis. Into Erickson, over to Woods. Woods thought about it. Through the lane, jump step, no good. Rebound, Londa and the Bengals. Comes Rodriguez. Woods looking for the steal. Rodriguez able to keep his footing. Move there by Rodriguez. Londa back to Rodriguez. Drive, Rapier, 3, thought about it. Looking for someone to go. Londa. Jay from the baseline, no good. Loose ball are going to get. That'll be a foul on Londa. We have a custom eating cooling replay here of Keenan Davis spot up 3-ball. Put the Whippers up 5. Erickson swing it. Rosa, corner 3. No good. Rebound. The Bengals. Loose ball. Rapier has it. Rapier, pull-up jumper. Got it. Just like that, the Bengals are on the board. Comes Davis. Davis over to Woods. Woods spin move over to Millison. Millison, Reed on him, looking to regroup. Davis going to pull again from 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Uju. Uju to Rodriguez. Rodriguez drives baseline. Scoop layup, no good. Nice defense there by Rosa and Erickson. And it was last touched by the Bengals. Possession the Whippers. Kevin De La Paz will sub in for Keenan Davis. Inbound here, press brought. Full court trap brought by Chris Fowler's group. And De La Paz over to Woods. Woods, fake it, Erickson. Right by the free throw line, got it, Nick Erickson again. Down low, Reed. Godman jumping, and the foul. And one, Kobe Reed. He was patient. One head fake. and the bucket. This custom eating got De La Paz jumping and then got Rosa jumping at the right time in his sake. And Reed will knock down the free throw. That was something the Bengals struggled with yesterday, their free throw shooting. Toby Aniko in the game. As we mentioned, Daryl and I had a tough time with the last name yesterday. I'm just going off what the PA man is saying. So Aniko is what we're going to go with. Millicent to Woods. Woods looking. Nice poke there by Reed. Here come the Bengals. Reed driving with the right, no good. Rebound tip, Erickson's got it. Good stand there by the Whippers. Erickson to Millicent. Millicent driving, kick, Rosa, jumper through the lane, rimmed it, no good. Rebound, Uju. Uju to Reed. Reed finds Londa. Londa, fade, off the glass, no good. Loose ball rebound stays with the Bengals. Uju swinging around Reed. Reed down low, nice dish to Uju. Nice connection there from Reed to Uju. Just like that, we have a tie game. Erickson, 3-ball, got it. Nick Erickson says, I'll change that. And Erickson has 7 on the afternoon. Put the Whippers up 3. Aniko over to Uju. Uju, back to him. Toby Aniko, 3. Got it, we're tied. Something that Toby did a lot of yesterday. Is the man behind the arc for Plainfield East. And his custom eating cooling replay, Toby Aniko. Millicent in his face, knocks it down, tied at 10. Here comes Keenan Davis. Davis, Rosa down low, got it. Nice facilitating there by Keenan Davis to find Jeremy Rosa. Aniko. Toby, crossover through the lane, kick it back out to Taylor. Recently subbed in, or I should say Kyle Taylor. Aniko over to Reed. Reed, drive, floater, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Millicent. Millicent, Davis, Rosa. Back to Millicent. Millicent thought about it, now he's gonna take it over Taylor. Off the rim, no good. They're gonna get a foul on Uju. We got a replay here over the back on Josh Uju. Actually, they're gonna call the foul on Adam Uguchukwu from Hampshire, so possession will actually be with Plainfield. Taylor saves it, but throws it right to Millicent. Here come the Whippers. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the first. De La Paz, nice dish. Uguchukwu, and the foul! Whippers coming out strong. Nice dish there by De La Paz. And Uguchukwu will have a chance to convert on the three-point play. Foul on Uju. And Keon Killens will sub into the game for Plainfield, as I was talking about earlier. He comes off the bench, but arguably one of, if not the best, ball handlers in this tournament as Uguchukwu knocks down the free throw. 5-point lead for Hampshire. Mentioned Hampshire is yet to win a game in this tournament. That's not representative of the team they have whatsoever. A lot of playmakers. They just got the short end of the stick in their close game situations. Nice strip there by De La Paz. Here come the Whippers. Davis, bounce pass into Rosa. Rosa, no good. Rebound, Uguchukwu. Throw it out to De La Paz. Over to Millicent, swing it. Davis, drive, baseline with the right. Got it, nice bucket. Keenan Davis. Davis at 5 on the quarter. 17-10 the score in favor of Hampshire. Gillens to Millhouse. Feed it to Uju. Uju, drive. Kick it, Taylor. Killens. Killens on De La Paz. Tobianico. Thought about it. Millhouse. Killens corner. Pump fake. Drive baseline. Killens. Got it to fall. Keon Killens. De La Paz to Davis. De La Paz. Swing it, Millison. Millison in the post. Got it. Nice bucket, Jackson Millison. And number 12, Zach Bailey will sub in for Hampshire, coming in for Rosa. Killens, drive, and they're gonna call a charge. .9 seconds, Davis, throw it. And ended up getting tipped nowhere. So after the end of the first quarter, our score, the Hampshire Whippers 19, Plainfield East Bengals 12. We'll be back after this quick commercial break.
Ooh, they think I've got no reason to give myself a right to share what I believe in. Ooh, they say I've got an issue, always on the edge, cause I don't trust, but I don't need your word on what I'm into.
And we are back here, heading to the second quarter action here from St. Charles East High School, our final day of the 61st annual Ron Johnson basketball tournament. Andy Ockham here with the Beacon Academy, as we are currently at a 7-point lead for the Hampshire Whippers, or the Plainfield East Bengals, in our first of 4. Today, as this second quarter of action is brought to you by our friends at the Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new or certified pre-owned vehicle, save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Now looking into the first quarter, big notes here. Hampshire, Keenan Davis with 5. Nick Erickson with 7, the leading scorers. From Plainfield East, pretty spread out. We have 3 scorers with 2 points, 2 scorers with 3 points. So pretty low scoring first quarter. We'll see how the strong defensive effort from both sides continue, as these are 2 very sound defensive teams, Coach Featherly and Coach Fowler respectively. Pride defense, as steal there by Ugochukwu to Bailey to De La Paz. So we are underway here in the second quarter. Trap here brought by the Bengals, got to get it over, and Nick Erickson does. Swing it, far side Bailey. Here's De La Paz. Erickson over to Davis. Davis drive it to Bailey. Bailey back to Davis. Over to Erickson. Nick Erickson, 3-ball. Does he have it? He does. He's feeling it today, folks. Nick Erickson for 3. Put him at 10 now on the afternoon. Custom Heating and Cooling replay this 3 by Nick Erickson. He hasn't missed yet. He's got the hot hand. Keep feeding him. Reed, swing it to Taylor. Taylor, trap, nice defense there by Ugochukwu to Killens. Killens catches a double. Good defense here by the Whippers. And they're gonna give him for a foul. As new sub here will be Jordan Medela for the Bengals. As down low, a bucket for Tobianico. And De La Paz lost the handle. Here's Reed. Reed driving. Fouled by Bailey. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Hampshire foul number 12.
And Reed will head to the line to shoot 2. Not quite sure the holdup is, but now Reed will line up his first toss, and he'll knock it down. Bengals down 7 here with 6:35 remaining in the second quarter. Make it 2-2, much improved so far on the Plainfield East free throw shooting as Rodriguez will sub in from Millhouse.
Coming into the game for the Bengals, number 24, Jake Rodriguez.
And comes the press. Nice poke there by Padilla. End up with Hampshire. De La Paz spins right out of it. Erickson, he's been the man with a hot hand so far. Give it back to him. Erickson, Bailey, loose ball. And it'll be possession of the Whippers.
Substitution for the Whippers coming in the game,
And Woods will sub in along with Jackson Millicent for the Whippers. Coming out of the Uguchuku and Kevin De La Paz. Concussed meeting, cooling replay. Ball went out on Reed, so it'll stay with Hampshire. Inbound, Bailey. Bailey drives, kick out. Erickson up with it, no. Second attempt, we'll head to the line to shoot 2. First toss is good. Make it 2-2. Erickson at 12 now. Reed, Killens. Killens lost his step over to Toby Onico. Toby back to Killens. Killens, corner, Reed. Good defense here by the Whippers. Padilla to Onico. Onico's going to take a 3, short. Fell right into the lap of Reed. Toby would say that was a pass. As the Bengals now get in within 6 with 5:35 remaining now in the third. Davis, corner, Bailey, 3, got it. Zach Bailey for 3. Put the Whips up 9. Reed try to feed it in, tip pass by Erickson, so Plainfield East will keep the possession. Good showing here from the Hampshire offense so far, shooting the ball well at a high percentage. As I believe we got a replay coming to the 3 ball by Zach Bailey, nicely set up by the sophomore forward Keenan Davis. As we see the filing into the left of me, sitting right below me is South Elgin Storm. They will be taking on the St. Joe's Chargers directly after this one. Make sure not to go anywhere. It should be a fun one. Stay tuned. Killens, step back. Ooh, got Woods looking everywhere. Nice bucket, Keon Killens. Had Woods going every which way. Here's Millicent, Killens on him. So we talk about with Killens being a playmaker and a good handler of the basketball. Davis over to Woods. Woods scoreless on the night. That I'm sure will change. Davis feed it in. Erickson got tripped up as he was going up. And Erickson will head right back to that free throw line. And he's off on the first off the back rim. Subs here for Hampshire and the Bengals. Millhouse in for Uju for Plainfield East. And Zach Percival and Jeremy Rosa Jr. subbing in for the Whippers. Second toss is good. And 1-2 from the line, salvaging that trip. 8-point Whipper lead here in the second. Killens. Comes Keon, the drive, scoop, right-handed layup, good. There's Keon Killens again. Erickson looking long. He's got Rosa with the connection. Rosa, spin out. Davis, back into Rosa. Rosa, ball into the hands of Onico. Steal by the Bengals. Driving is Toby, scoop right, got it. Bengals down 4 now. As they bring their press here, Davis. Percival's a custom cooling replay of Toby Onico's layup. And they're going to get another foul. This one will be on Millhouse. It'll be an inbound down low on the baseline for Davis. He'll float it tall. Colin Woods can't get it to go. And De La Paz will sub in for Colin Woods.
Coming into the game for Hampshire, number 1, Kevin De La Paz. Hampshire foul number 5, Colin Woods.
There's Aquel. Oh, Percival tried getting the steal there. Float layup, good for Josh Reed. Or Kobe Reed. Got him and Josh Uju mixed up nonetheless. Both big-time scorers for the Bengals. Davis driving. They're going to get him with a charge. Yet another charge taken by the Bengals. Custom meeting cooling replay. The float layup there by Kobe Reed.
Timeout called by Hampshire. 30-second timeout.
So, timeout taken by Hampshire, which gives us time to thank our sponsors over at Tom the Plumber. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned, operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Visit them online at tomtheplumber.com. We're sitting here about 3.5 minutes to go in the second half, or the first half, I should say, second quarter. Score 28-26, the Whippers. Hampshire 0-3 coming into this one in this tournament. Plainfield East 1-2. This will be for the 7th place game. Hampshire looking to salvage this tournament for themselves, pick up a win, end out on a high note. And for Plainfield East, they're trying to reach 500 before they enter their conference play in the coming weeks. Zonic will inbound to Killens. And Plainfield East to look to a one-possession game. They'll look to tie or take the lead. Here, Killens, lined over to Killens. Killens swing at corner, Millhouse driving. They're going to get a blocking foul there on De La Paz.
Hampshire foul number 1, Kevin De La Paz's first team, shooting 1-1. Bengals number 31, Jacoby Mullins.
And Millhouse will get the first one to fall. Millhouse 2-2. We're tied at 28.
Coming in the game, Childers 12-83.
Percival in and out of the hands of Erickson, keeping it alive. There's Percival. Over to Davis. Tie game. Hampshire looking to regain the lead. De La Paz over to Percival. Swing it, Davis. Davis, baseline, thought about it. Driving in. That'll be a blocking foul. It'll send Davis to the line to shoot two. Keenan tried to avoid the charge. Knew it was inevitably coming, as that's what Plainfield East likes to do. And actually will get rewarded. They'll let the line to shoot two. Davis off on the first, as Millicent will sub in for Erickson. Davis off on both from the line, an unsuccessful trip. 3 minutes to go. Plainfield easily going to take the lead. Reed into Millhouse. They got it. Bucket, Jacoby Millhouse. Nice feed by Reed. Bucket by Millhouse on the feed from Reed. That gives the Bengals their first lead of the afternoon. And Millicent will knock home the first of the 1-and-1. And second toss from Millicent is good, just like that. We're tied at 30. And Rapier back in for the Bengals. Swing it over to Reed. Reed to Onekwo. Toby behind the back. Here's Londa, back to Toby. Drive, corner, 3-ball, off the mark, loose ball, rebound into the hands of Reed. Reed, floater, no good, rebound Rosa. Come the Whippers. De La Paz, ball on a string, let's see what he can do. Rosa, swing it far side, Millicent, head fake. Drive and kick, Percival trying to get to Rosa down low, and foul will be called. And Rosa will go shoot the 1-and-1. And off the back rim, no good. Rebound, Plainfield East. Reed, feed it. Griffin over to Onekwo. Londa. Jumper, no good. Got his own board. Back up with it. Got it. Michael Londa on the putback. Plainfield East up 2. Landa, I should say, is forever corrected by the PA announcer. Percival. Feeding the cutting Davis. And they'll get Landa for the foul. Davis led the line to shoot 2. His first toss is good.
Coming into the game for the Whippers, number 12, Zach Bailey, and number 34, Adam Ogachukwu.
Adam Ogachukwu and Zach Bailey check in for the Whippers. And Jake Rodriguez will sub in for Plainfield East. Davis, 1-2. They're going to say possession Plainfield East. Still up 1 with 1:32 remaining here in the first half. There's Taylor. Over to Rodriguez. Jake Rodriguez back over to Rapier. Rapier to Reed. Reed behind the back, moving on Millicent. Reed to the bucket, no good. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. A lot of free throws here in the first half for both sides, as now Coach Featherly will send a slew of subs to the desk. Looks like it'll be Colin Woods, Jeremy Rosa, and Nick Erickson. And Keon Killens will sub in for Plainfield East after the first free throw. And off the mark on the first. Here come the subs for both sides. And Reed will knock home the second. 7 on the quarter for him. Plainfield up 2. Swing it down low. Rosa up with it. No good. A little short. Rebound. Here comes Reed. Reed. Floater. No good. Rebound. The Whippers. Here comes Millicent. Less than a minute to go. Tried finding Rosa. Nice defense there by Jake Rodriguez. Possession, the Whippers. Millicent into Rosa. Rosa fading with the right. No good off the rim. Rebound. Rosa got it back. Still no good. Tip out. Erickson thought about it. Here's Woods. 3-pointer. Good. First bucket of the game for Colin Woods. It's a big one. Puts him up 1 with 35 seconds remaining in the first half. See how Plainfield East responds. This could be a last possession possibility here for Chris Fowler's group. 20 seconds. Killens. 34-33 the score. Over Rodriguez. And a Plainfield East timeout will be called with 12.3 seconds remaining in the half. We got a custom heating cooling replay here. The Colin Woods 3-pointer, given all the space in the world for his first bucket of the afternoon. Expect a lot more from Colin in the second half. More to come from him. As for this full minute timeout is brought to you by our friends over at Custom Heating and Cooling. For all your heating and cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. So we're sitting 12 seconds left. Here in the first half of action is a 1-point Hampshire lead. Here in the first game of 4 on the final day of the 61st annual Ron Johnson basketball tournament here at St. Charles East High School. Following this one, the 5th place game between South Elgin and St. Joe's. At 5:30, the 3rd place game between St. Charles East, the hosts, and the East Aurora Tomcats. And the nightcap, the final game, the championship game, Proviso East versus Willowbrook. As it'll be an inbound here for Plainfield East, as they're going to try and put themselves back up heading into halftime. Big players so far. Player of the half on the Hampshire side will be Nick Erickson. He's dropped 13 points. And for Plainfield East, Kobe Reed is at 7 on the quarter, 10 on the afternoon. He's their top scorer. 5 seconds. Killens looking. Uju over to Reed. Reed, corner, no good. And that'll end the first half of action. Our score, Hampshire 34, Plainfield East 33. We will be back after this halftime break to break down the first half and preview the second half.
Ooh, they think I've got no reason to give myself a right to share what I believe in. Ooh, they say I've got an issue, always on the edge, cause I don't trust, but I don't need your word on what I'm into.
Welcome to the Bear Family McDonald's. Thank you.
The following sports broadcast made possible by support from the following.
And we are back here for a second half of action here from our first game of 4 on the final day of the Ron Johnson basketball tournament. Mandy Ockham with the Beacon Academy. We got a close game on our hands. The Hampshire Whippers are currently up on the Plainfield East Bengals, 34-33, and I think it's time for a stat check of the first half from both squads. High shooting percentages, like I mentioned in the first half. Plainfield East shooting 13 of 27 for a 48% shooting percentage from the field, 11 of 22, clean 50%. For the Whippers, free throws, Plainfield East, like I mentioned, has picked up on their free throw shooting. They're 6 of 7 from the line, whereas Hampshire's 7 of 12. Both teams sport 14 rebounds. The three-point arc, Plainfield East sitting at 1 for 5 and 5 of 7 for the Whippers. And that is our quick halftime stat check. And heading into the half, players to look out for, I always mention it, Colin Woods. He only put up 3 in the first half. But nonetheless, I expect to see a big second half out of him, and 13 from Nick Erickson. I'll expect that trend to continue. As don't forget, this game is brought to you by our season sponsor, the Bear Family McDonald's Restaurant, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today. We are moments away here from the start of the second half here in our 7th place game, as I mentioned, our first of 4 this afternoon. And also, our sponsor at Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. They're looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned. Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. So it'll be possession the Whippers to start this half off. Inbound to Woods. Over to Millison. Rapier on him, over to Davis. Davis looking for Woods. Ball tip ends right back in his hands. Screen, hard screen set by Erickson. Woods driving with the right. They'll draw a foul and go to the line to shoot 2. And Woods currently sits at 3 on the afternoon. We'll look to up the ante here with his 2 attempts from the line. He'll get the first 2 fall.
Coming into the game for the Bengals, number 32, Kyle Turner.
And 2 of 2 for Woods. And here come the Bengals on offense. Rapier. Over to Reed. Reed had a big second quarter. Beat it. Drive. Uju, no good. Rebound, still loose. Rodriguez has it. Keeps the possession alive for Plainfield East. Here's Reed. Reed driving. Kick out. Uju, 3 ball. Canned it. Josh Uju for 3. We're tied. As a press being brought here real quick, a custom heating and cooling replay of the Uju 3 ball. Nice steal by Reed. Comes Kobe Reed, lay it home, Bengals back out in front. Good defense we've been seeing all day from both these teams. That's why the game's as low scoring compared to others as it's been. Here's Davis. Davis looking to go. Erickson, drive, kick, Rosa, mid-range jumper off the back of the rim, no good. He gets it right back. Tip to him over by Nick Erickson. Woods driving. Rosa looking, one more. Davis, 3 ball off the back, no good. Rebound, Erickson. He's fouled by Uju. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Nick Erickson's been down there all day battling out on the boards, and he gets rewarded here with 2 free throw opportunities.
Shooting 2 for Hampshire, number 35, Nick Erickson.
And first toss is good.
Coming into the game for the Bengals, number 31.
Jacoby Millhouse will sub in for Plainfield East. As Erickson's 2 of 2, ties it back up at 38. Good back and forth battle so far in this one. Rapier to Reed. Reed, screen set, Millhouse. Reed driving, kick out. Rodriguez, Rapier, pump fake, thought about it, back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Rapier. Rapier driving, kick out, Rodriguez. Rodriguez drive. Feed it over to Millhouse. Millhouse up with it, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Millicent in the Whippers, looking up, he's got Davis. Davis lost the handle, Rapier, and possession the Whippers as Rodriguez was out with it. Woods over to Erickson, back to Rosa, or Davis, I should say. Woods, step three, off the rim, was feeling himself there. I think they're going to call a foul down low, loose ball foul on Plainfield East. Possession will stay with Hampshire.
Hampshire foul number 12, Zach Bailey. His second, team first.
Down Erickson. And foul on Rodriguez. A lot of fouls here early for Plainfield. I think that puts them at 4 now. Millicent over to Davis. Davis, pass too hot to handle for Erickson, so Bengals will take over a possession. Rapier directing traffic for the Bengals. 5:20 remaining here in the third. There's Taylor over to Millhouse. Millhouse drive with the left. Got it. Jacoby Millhouse. Bengals back out in front. Another foul going to be called. Already up to 5 on the quarter, just 3 minutes in. That one will be on Kyle Taylor. Erickson loses it amongst 3 bodies. Millhouse. There'll be a foul on the floor on Millicent. First foul of the quarter for the Whippers.
Hampshire foul number 3, Jackson was his second, team second.
Rapier down low, Millhouse. Nice block by Davis. Actually gonna call it a jump ball. Reed. Crossover dribble drive, fade away, no good. Erickson on the rebound. Comes Colin Woods. Woods lost the handle into the hands of Millhouse. Millhouse looking ahead, throws it up for Reed. Reed driving, back to Taylor, heads right back to Reed. Funky bounce off the body of Kyle Taylor. No good, here comes Nick Erickson telling him, slow the tempo down. Chasing a bucket here for the tie or the lead. Corner, Davis, swing it, Woods, Millicent. Back to Rosa. And the foul and 1. The starters of Hampshire putting in the work right now. Jeremy Rosa gets it to fall. He'll go to the line to try and give the Whippers the lead.
Bengal foul number 31, Jacoby Millhouse's third, team fourth. Substitutions. Coming in for Hampshire, number 32,
Jonell Pereno will sub in for Keenan Davis, giving Keenan a quick breather. Coming in for the Bengals will be 23, Javon Bruce. Number 11, Keon Killens, and number 15, Toby Onekwo. And just like that, Hampshire's back out in front. There's Toby Onekwo. And foul called there on Pereno. Foul number 2 for the Whippers.
Hampshire foul number 32, Joe Alvarado hits first, team third.
Looking, Reed. He's got Kyle Taylor up top. Taylor driving in with the right, a little too much, no good. Bruce had the rebound, ends up in the hands of Rosa. Here come the Whippers, 2-on-1. Erickson, get him for a walk. Erickson not in agreement to that one. Bruce driving. No good. Rebound, Millicent. Good defensive stand still for the Whippers. Pereno double, looking for a man. Loose ball, it ends up in the hands of Reed. Reed finishes and the foul. Foul will be on Millicent. They're going to quick sub Millicent now at 3 fouls. Zach Bailey's going to sub in for him. And Reed will knock home the free throw. 5 on the quarter now for Plainfield East's leading scorer. 3:37 remaining here in the third. 43-41 the score in favor of the Bengals. Andy Yockham here with the Beacon Academy in the 61st annual Ron Johnson basketball tournament. Stay tuned. Full slate of games today, including our championship game tonight, which will be called by my good friend Jeff Myers, between the Proviso East Pirates and the Willowbrook Warriors. Willowbrook was in the championship last year in this tournament, lost to the host, St. Charles East. Now they will test their luck against a team that knocked down the Saints yesterday in their attempts to reach the championship for the second straight year. This pass stolen in the air. Here comes Reed. Reed. Errant pass up to Rodriguez, I should say. Foul called. Probably on 35, Nick Erickson. Bounce swing at Killens. Rodriguez drive. Nice block there by Erickson. Bailey looking for the long ball. He's got Woods in the front court, and Colin was tripped up by Rodriguez. And Woods will get the first free throw to fall. And second one is good. Killens trying to beat it in front. Bruce. Foul called. Erickson not too pleased with the call nonetheless. Bruce will go to the line to shoot 2. A 43-43 score. Bruce will take the lead for the Bengals here. Knocks home the first. It's the junior Javon Bruce. De La Paz and Adam Iguchuku in the game now. Second toss is good for Bruce. Make it 2-2. First points of the game for him. Plainfield East up 45-43. Nice dish from Bailey to Rosa. Rosa had a tough time handling it. He gets it to roll home. Three ball, no good from Toby. Rebound, the Whippers. De La Paz finds Rosa. Swing it, Woods. Woods, step back, got it. Nice clean bucket for Colin Woods. Whippers up 2. Around Reed. Yeah, Colin Woods on an off-ball foul. He got tangled up with Keon Killens. And that'll actually take Colin out of the game, Zach Percival. Erickson and Woods both at 3 fouls, putting Coach Mike Featherly in a tough decision. Comes Reed, Reed on Rosa, Reed, Kobe Reed, spinning, no good, rebound Percival. Swing it up, Uguchukwu. Rosa, got it, nice bucket, Jeremy Rosa. Having himself a quarter with 7 on the quarter now. They're up 4. Killens, oh, nice move. Didn't get it to roll home. Nice ball handling there by Keon Killens. Bailey to De La Paz. The drive. Nice block by Taylor. The other way. Reed thought he had a nice dish to Rodriguez. They're going to say it was last off his leg. Ball to Hampshire. A custom heating and cooling replay. Jeremy Rosa in stride, gets the layup to fall for a 4-point Hampshire lead. De La Paz over to Rosa. De La Paz, Bailey. De La Paz. Float layup and the foul. Kevin De La Paz. Custom heating and cooling replay. Kevin De La Paz. Off contact, gets it to fall. And the free throw from him off the front of the rim. It was a lane violation, so the missed free throw nonetheless possession. Plainfield 6-point lead here for the Whippers. 1 minute remaining here in the third. Owens over to Reed, to Rodriguez. Onekwo over to Killens. Over to Reed, Onekwo. Thought about it. He's gonna take a jumper from mid-range, no good. Rebound, the Whippers. Over to De La Paz, 40 seconds remaining. Look to try and add on to this lead heading into the fourth. Rosa, feed it Percival. Swing it, Bailey, Rosa. Ooh, Taylor tried the steal there, De La Paz. Killens getting aggressive, trying to reach in on that one. A couple of good ball handlers going at it. Bailey, they're gonna get Bailey for a walk. So with 19 and a half seconds, Plainfield East will take over and try to chip into this lead before the fourth. Josh Uju subs in for Jake Rodriguez. Coach Fowler trying to get one of his three-point shooters on the floor before the end of the third. Bounce it over. There's Reed. Reed had an opening, didn't think about it. And they're going to say ball off the foot. Uguchukwu. So possession, 4 seconds will stay with Plainfield. They're going to try and get a shot off here. See what they got drawn up. Reed on the inbound, looking. Uju, top of the key, running out of time. They're going to get him for a walk.
Coming into the game for Hampshire, number 3, Jackson Millicent.
As Millicent will sub in along with Colin Woods. I think they're going to try and set up a home run play here with 1 second remaining. Millison looking long. Woods will throw it up. Good attempt nonetheless, no good. So at the end of 3 here in our first game of 4 here today on Championship Saturday, the score, the Hampshire Whippers 51, Plainfield East Bengals 45. We'll be back to recap and preview the 4th quarter after this commercial break.
Ooh, they think I've got no reason to give myself a right to share what I believe in. Ooh, they say I've got an issue, always on the edge, cause I don't trust. But I don't need your word on what I'm into.
Hi, welcome to the Bear Family McDonald's. Thank you.
The following sports broadcast made possible by support from the following.
The 4th quarter play. Hampshire currently sporting a 6-point.
The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography. Over
to Millison. Millison looking baseline trap there. De La Paz over to Rosa. Still no Nick Erickson on the floor for Hampshire. Rosa driving with the right. Got it. Jeremy Rosa. Number keeps getting called, and he keeps taking advantage of the opportunities. Put Hampshire up 8. Drive, nothing. Rapier out. Tobianico for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound. They're going to get over the back on Josh Uju, so Hampshire will take over. That already puts Hampshire in the 1-1, 40 seconds into the 4th. So they'll send Rosa out of the line to shoot 2. He's off the back rim, so Plainfield East takes over. There's Rapier. Woods on him. Feed to Taylor, Kyle Taylor. Swing it, Onekwo driving. Nice block there by Rosa. Onekwo gets it right back and will finish. Rosa, Bailey, Woods. Pump fake the 3, thought about it. Colin driving, fade away from mid-range. Got it, Colin Woods. He responds right back. Back to an 8-point lead for the Whippers. Rapier, Millhouse. Into Taylor, Taylor to Rapier. Rapier, 3 ball. Didn't get it to roll home. Almost touched every part of the rim there for a slight second. That'll be Colin Woods. Woods driving, dish, nice dish to Rosa. Rosa is putting himself together a half, make it 11 on the half for him now. Onekwo drive, poked by Rosa, and it's in the hands of Millison. Here comes Colin Woods. Throw it down! Big slam, Colin Woods. Hampshire up 12. Now we are going to get a replay of this slam here in a second from Custom Heating and Cooling by Colin Woods momentarily. nonetheless, big start to the quarter here for Hampshire. They've come out firing. 8 points, 4 for Rosa, 4 for Woods. Those have been the guys for them in the second half. Rosa at 11 on the half, Woods at 10. Everyone else on the team just has 4. So here we are, custom and clear play. Woods with some hang time, holding on to the rim just a little bit. The 6'5" senior can get up a little bit. Hopefully he'll be continuing his basketball career beyond this year. We know we've seen some coaches throughout the gym this week. We know there's a couple guys, Nick Erickson in his size and his playmaking ability on all sides of the ball, and Colin Woods. So a couple guys from Hampshire for these coaches that have been coming through to look at. Did see the Judson coach here yesterday, as well as Elmhurst here a couple days ago. For all the players in this tournament. So it'll be Bengal ball, 6:02 remaining here in the fourth, down 12. Biggest deficit they've had to fight from today. Yannickwo. Plainfield East's one win this tournament has come against a team in the championship game tonight, the Willowbrook Warriors. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out tonight between Willowbrook and Proviso East. He's trying to get some start here is Keon Killens. Killens driving, floating layup to the lane. Got it to go off the front rim. Keon Killens, first points of the half for him. Back within 10. Here comes De La Paz. Swing it over to Woods. Pull-up jumper off the front of the rim, no good. Erickson tips it. Stays with the Bengals. Here's Yannickwo, and they're going to get foul on the side on Hampshire. Send Toby to the line to shoot 2. And Toby off on his one attempt. A 1-and-1. Millison, stolen by Reed. Comes Kobe Reed driving. He'll get fouled by Woods. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. That's 4 now on Colin Woods. It'll be interesting to see what Coach Featherly does. One more foul for Woods. And Reed was off on his first attempt. Reed 1 of 2.
Coming into the game for the Bengals, number 23, Bruce.
The press brought here. Feed Millison. Here's Davis. Davis behind the back, lost the handle, picks it right back up. Erickson, double brought immediately. De La Paz, baseline. And his pass will go out of bounds. Timeout taken by Hampshire.
30 seconds out.
A 10-point lead here for the Whippers. As timeout is brought to you by our friends over at Tom the Plumber. Tom the Plumber Inc. is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installation of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumber.com. So we're mentioning a 10-point lead here for the Whippers as they look to close out in what could be their first win of the young season. As I mentioned this, they would be able to salvage and this tournament for themselves on a good note as they were involved in a lot of good games. So they played South Elgin a 1-point game yesterday, and they lost by 2 to Proviso on Tuesday. So here's Keon Killens. Just mentioned, sorry, a 9-point game. Killens. Taylor calling for it down low. They got to get it to him. He's got De La Paz on him, the size advantage. Oniquo thought about a corner three double. Nice defense here by the Whippers. Reed, drive, rimmed it, no. Rebound, Millicent. He had two guys up. Over to Woods. Colin Woods. Drive and kick. Oh, Keenan Davis was not expecting that one. And Jeremy Rosa, the man of the half for Hampshire, checks right back in for him. Uju and Millhouse in for Plainfield. The Uju to Oniquo. Toby. Swing it over to Reed. Killens. For the Uju. Uju back. Killens. Swing it. Oniquo. Will be tipped. It'll stay. With Plainfield. Killens. Reed, lob it tall. Stolen by Rosa. Rosa, crafty layup to go. Jeremy Rosa. 13 on the half for him, 15 on the afternoon. They're up 11. Ball loose. Woods, everyone on the ground for it. They're going to call it jump ball. And possession, the Bengals with 3:18 remaining. Score 61-50 in favor of Hampshire. Andy Ockham here with the Beacon Academy. We're getting toward the end of our first game here. Stay tuned. 3 more on tap for today. Coming up next, the St. Joe's Chargers take on the South Elgin Storm for the 5th place game. And 2 more follow that. Oniquo, corner 3, got it. Just like that, it is a 8-point Whipper lead. Woods to Davis. And a Millicent to Erickson. And it'll be a foul called on Killens. There's a technical being called. And it'd be on Keon Killens. He's been talking to the ref a little too much, not to their liking. So Millicent will shoot the technical free throws. Their deciding win will be the 1-and-1 free throw and be the 2 technical free throws. And Nick Erickson will cash in on the first technical free throw, his first point of the quarter. And rims out the second. Now actually it'll be Millicent. These will be the technical free throws. As Millicent gets that first one to fall. And Keon Killens still visibly frustrated with what went down as Millicent goes 2 of 2 on the technical free throws. And just like that, it is a 11-point Hampshire lead with 2:44 remaining here in the 4th. And possession the Whippers. Rosa. Over to Davis. Keenan Davis back in. Lobbed it into Erickson. Erickson swinging around. Davis, Millison. Over to Erickson. Erickson, deep three. Just a little short. The Uju. There's Reed. Reed, the drive with the right. No good. Rebound, Woods. Millison into Erickson. Nice defense there by Onekwo, but Erickson will get the second chance bucket to fall. Driving. Reed. Nice block by Woods. And the replay coming in of the Colin Woods block, the athleticism. We saw him throw it down earlier. Now on the defensive end with the block. 13-point Hampshire lead, less than 2 minutes to go in this one. Over to Millhouse. Nice steal by Nick Erickson. Erickson driving in, fouled by Millhouse. A defensive play there by Erickson. The fourth foul on Millhouse. And first toss from Erickson is good.
Coming into the game for the Bengals, number 20. To the script, number 23, Jacob Bruce.
And second toss off the mark. There's Woods. Woods driving. Nice acrobatic with the left. No good. Rebound. Ball loose into the possession of the Bengals. Onekwo drive. No good. Erickson the rebound. Foul called. This might put Hampshire in the double bonus.
Plainfield is foul. Shooting 2 for the Whippers, number 35. Coming into the game for Hampshire, number 25,
Charlie Lee will sub in for the Whippers, as well as Jonel Pereno and Chris Lee will look to come in. As Erickson gets the first to fall.
Coming into the game for the Whippers,
Couple more subs. Logan Thompson and Ryan Smeckrud. So starters coming out. Getting a nice little applause here from the Hampshire faithful. And now Nick Erickson will check out for Chris Lee. So starters getting a nice little round of applause here with a 16-point lead, minute and a half remaining. So get some reps in for the backups of Hampshire. Nice steal there by Chris Lee. And it'll be Pereno to run the show now for the remaining 90 seconds. Lee to Thompson. Thompson over to Smeckrud. Feeds Pereno. Pereno the drive kick. Thompson to Lee. Over to Chris Lee. Smeckrud back to Thompson. Thompson. Chris Lee into Charlie Lee. Back to Smeckrud. Thought about it. Thompson. Moving the ball around the Whippers. Thought about a three. No. Good defense here by the Bengals. Corner. Thompson drives baseline. Feeds low to Lee. Back to Charlie Lee. Smeckrud. Smeckrud. Three. No good. Rebound the Bengals. Loose ball. Be picked up by Thompson. Thompson will finish the layup. First bucket, Logan Thompson. Feed down low. Nice stand there made by the Hampshire defense. Three ball, that's good. The Anthony Baptiste. is now 71-56 as a custom heating and cooling replay of that 3-ball by Batiste. And that'll wrap it up here from our first game of 4 today. The final, Hampshire 71, Plainfield East 56. So Hampshire is able to salvage a rough start to their tournament and go out on a high note, pick up a win to end this tournament 1-3 as they head into their conference play. Same goes for Plainfield East. They will end 1-3 as both teams are now done in this tournament. Make sure to stay tuned real quick because I will give out my quick player of the game. It'll go to Nick Erickson, who had 13 in the first half, 8 in the second half, 21 on the ball game. And that'll end it here from our first game. Stay tuned. Next game coming up, St. Joe's Chargers taking on the South Elgin Storm here from the 61st Annual Ron Johnson Basketball Tournament.
To our players for the South Elgin team, or for the all-tournament team. Colin Woods from Hampshire and Toby Onion from Plainfield East. Please pick up your class from Mr. Summerfeld, who's near the storage table.
The following sports broadcast made possible by support from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for all your photographic needs. Senior portraits, family portraits, sports, and more. Visit Daryl online at darylbarnes.com.